Now, if you look at the heading for this book, it says the first epistle of Paul the Apostle to the Corinthians. In reality, it's his second epistle or his second letter written to these Corinthian saints. If you look at chapter 5, verse 9, he references this initial letter that he sent to them. And then later on in this letter here, you find out that they've written back to him. So this is the third correspondence, at least that we have record of, but we're missing those first two, even though they're referenced here. So there's been some water under the bridge. And apparently the message he's gotten back is concerning some pretty significant struggles that they're facing in Corinth. So I think it's interesting to note the location of these Corinthian saints being just south of Athens, down on the Peloponnese of Greece. It's near the epicenter of Greek philosophy and Greek learning and the Greek language and basically the Greek way of life.
And all the trade. If you look on a map, you can see that Corinth really controls all the trade routes east-west from a water standpoint and then north-south on land. And when you have that much interaction, usually you're going to have a lot of diversity in terms of lifestyle, religions, languages, and people. And this is one of the big issues that Paul is dealing with, is how to help people be unified. Now, we saw this in the epistle to the Romans. Mm-hmm. How do you help people become unified in Jesus? The question is, Tyler, does this matter at all today?
We don't exactly live in a unified world today. We don't live in a world that breeds peace, peacemaking, and forgiving. We live in a world that really seems to encourage more divisive speech and bickering and contending and fighting. So especially in these first 4 chapters, look for the contrast between unity and division.